I suppose that here at the threshold, we should take one moment to reflect on Act 3. So, it's not exactly content-rich. It's lesser in many regards than even Act 1. But I get it. Time constraints, budget constraints, having to reuse a lot of old stuff with the past Kamiki village. I get it. And it's tough to hold it against this act for that, because it's understandable, you know? Not too many minigames, not too many NPCs, just very bare bones, lean, not a lot of meat. And it doesn't help that this act is also pretty damn ugly, I gotta say. The snow and ice, it visually does not quite hold up quite as well as the lush green forests or the beaches of Ryoshima Coast. No. Act 3 is kind of hard on the eyes at times. It's very monochrome. But I guess that kind of serves to better convey the icy chill and the grim atmosphere. I do quite enjoy that pretty much the entire population of this act is kind of in the know on the divine and myths and folklore, from the Ponkals to the Oina. And I do like how Oki is kind of a mirror to Susanoo. He plucked a sword from a sacred shrine, but he's actively engaged in trying to fight evil, and he still needed to find his calling. He was doing it mostly out of selfish needs, but once he actually acted the hero and saved someone, that's when the sword accepted him. And in the same way, Susanoo, when he stood up to the task and fought to save someone, that's when his sword accepted him and started glowing gold instead of silver. So I really do greatly enjoy the parallels to be had there, even though Susanoo and Oki respectively feel like much different characters. And of course you got the Ponkals. Ishaku is such an interesting character. You get the sense that there's a lot going on with him. He had a whole grand adventure with us before this game began, but we barely learn a thing about him, other than his regrets over Isun. It's kind of tragic in that way. You want to learn more about that character. And of course, going back to the past, with the Kamiki of 100 years ago, not quite as fleshed out as you would like, but it doesn't overstay its welcome, and fighting Orochi once more with a powered-up toolkit with all your abilities except for ice, yeah, that's fun. That is fun. And then you have the Waku Shrine, which, as the final dungeon, yes, it's the most difficult, but it's not very pleasant. I find the place very finagly, and I have to use my ink powers a bit too much. It feels like a crawl. Though that said, the finale with Lechku and Nechku is very satisfying, with Shiranui showing up to help you, and Oki also aiding in combat. It feels very dynamic. Even though the two owls aren't very expressive, they don't even have a single line of dialogue, it's very memorable scenes. And that brings us to the Arc of Yamato. Here. I think it's time we see what this is all about, so... I guess this technically counts as Act 3, so... I think the events on board the Ark can count in my final ranking for Act 3. And it's just so damn good that I can't quite rate Act 3 lower than Act 1. Act 2 is still the king, though. Well, Hemi, you know there's no turning back once you board the Arc of Yamato. So do you have the resolve to pass the point of no return? Do you have the resolve? Of course. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Amy, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Wait a sec, Amy. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? It all started in the valley of Sakuya's chest. Ugh. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi, then that fox wench. Ugh. We even went inside an emperor's body and traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Amy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now, each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Amy, no. Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know? Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball! How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. And leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, Mashiri. Your way lies with this arc. You again. At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. What are you babbling on about now, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary arc, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. The fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless, two-bit, half-baked prophet! You're just trying to trick me to getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. Ah! My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. The Ark of Yamato. We made it, but not without a tearful farewell. Poor Isun. My goodness! I could hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Celestial being, Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd returned home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the Celestial Plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu, I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift, not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits. Give an offering? Yes. What do you offer? He's a Demon Fane merchant too. Let's try Demon Fanes. Yep, I can top up on Godly Charms if I want, but I am definitely good. Anything else? Let's check his, yen shop. Music's so good, it's not even interrupted by the usual shop theme. The last 2 gold dust, handed over. About time. Let's power up the Devout Beads. And of course, the Tundra Beads. Oh, now that feels good. At last, every single weapon is at full power. Honestly, I should give the Tundra Beads an honest shake here. Let's rock them for a bit. Thank you, Marco. Now, exactly what are we dealing with here? Well, we have long pathways stretching to doors. Ninetails, Crimson Helm, Spider Queen, Orochi, and Blight. Well, I think it best if we fought them in the order we approached them, huh? Let's begin with the Spider Queen. Yup, wouldn't be a Capcom game without a last-minute boss rush. Hakuba.
Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity.
Celestial being, Hakuba.
We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu, it seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness.
Thank you, Hakuba. Well, between the Celestials and the Moon Tribe, dots are beginning to be connected. Gosh, you see what I mean when I said I really hope we meet Kaguya in the upcoming sequel? Actually, I've never played Okami-den. Maybe she shows up in that. I don't know. Don't tell me if she does. Anyway, we fought plenty of bandit spiders, so our skills are still strong. Let's get a good angle here. A 1 hook and a 2 hook. Ah, I'm surprised. You're beefier than before. 3 hooks. That does it. Same strategy as before. Let's try slashing all of them at once. And slowing time for good measure. That's one eye gone, but let's just slash them all. Come on. Spider Queen down. What a joke. Perfect score, of course. Ah, oh, there it is.
Okami Amaterasu. It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the Celestial Plane. Ah, I was ready for immortality. But now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more.
Rest easy. Well, well, look who it is. The flaming coward himself. Let's give him a taste of ice. Chip your armor, bit by bit. Aha! Let's blow out your flames. Slow time. And just tear them apart. That's a lot of HP, dude. Wow, instant. Ha! Slowing time is so strong against him. Not to mention it's just flat out easy to dodge all of his attacks? Whoa! Forgot about that move. Hey now. Hey, get back here. Don't get back here. Repeat of the same strategy should work. Slow time. Extend his vulnerable period. Oh man! Oh my god, the shotgun! Wow! That was really powerful. Whoa. Okay. Sato. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the ark began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Celestial being, Sato. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster, Orochi, who attacked the celestial plane, had suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Shades of... Look, so the Ark was gifted to the Celestials by the Moon Tribe as a rescue boat? But it was filled with monsters from the start? So I'm under the belief that the Moon Tribe insidiously tried to wipe out the Celestials. Planted a friggin' time bomb in their homeland. Well, nothing new to say, Sato. Uh-oh. Right. Yeah, just let me at him. I'll fight Orochi again. Yep, no bones about it. It's just Orochi again. This is much maligned among the Okami fandom. Having to fight Orochi again in such a short time, it sucks. Depending on how much of a completionist you are, it's very possible that you may end up just fighting Orochi twice in the same play session. It hasn't been very much long at all since we visited past Kamiki, you know? But I think I'll just spare you. You know how this fight goes, so see you once it's over. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Rest easy. And here we have Blight. Our first fight against him was over in a snap, so maybe he'll last longer this time. He's protected by his aura of sickness. Oh, he's doing a cool eye slash. Ooh. Dodge out of the way. Oh, the sword is vulnerable. Yeesh. Explosion. Well, looks like we're in for one more cycle. Come on. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's summoning swords, I think. Yep. Slice them all in one go. Haha! The real sword is vulnerable. Well, that was still a joke. Anything would be after fighting 3 Nagis at once, I guess.
Azumi, I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you.
Celestial being, Azumi.
Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together, you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival. And once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. And the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all.
I will heed your words. Now let's do battle with this overgrown pretender. You gonna make the first move, buddy? Ha! Come on, raise your sword. You know you want to. I don't know what kind of liquid it's spewing out of its tails, but that's kind of freaky. Is it a fox or a skunk? Vulnerable. Camera, please! Help. Yeah, just power through them. Cut them all to pieces. Good, I think that was a perfect cycle. Oh. I'm vulnerable. Wait for it. Come on, you. Oh. Attacking from below. Help. Let's not show off what she does next. Slow time. Go on the offensive before the others catch up. Stun ya. And there's the elderly one. So feeble. That's all of them down. Only the last one remains. I think an effect was missing there, dude. Jeez, that was fast. Slow time, take advantage of this. And you're defeated. Easily done. That's it. The way is open.
Okami Amaterasu. It has begun, at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power, I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the moon tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful.
I think we all know who this man of the moon tribe is by now. Yes, indeed. Kaguya was not the only one we met on our journeys. And frankly, it's a shame that Waka never met her. Let me take one little... Actually, let's see if Marco has anything to say. Hey, buddy. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Nothing? Alright. Fine. Well, I'm gonna do a little safety save. Not that I think I'll die or anything, just in case my power goes out and I lose the recording or something? I don't know. Let's see. This puts us at just about 42 hours to complete this game. How about that? I usually go for 1 hour long videos, so you can see whatever part number this is and think, wow, Zephyr really saved me a bunch of time by editing out all the boring stuff, you know? Be grateful, damn it! Oh, there you are. He was waiting for me. Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived, but it seems I have met my match. This brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the celestial plane? Behold, it is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Yummy. The 13 brush gods, yanked out of us. And stolen. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. That's the true Yami. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the celestial plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day, when we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the celestial plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world. most ferocious howl yet, but there's not too much we can do. We don't even have a divine instrument, or a double jump even. We must persevere. If it bleeds, it can die. Uh-oh. Jeez, it's leaving holes in the ground. Ow. Ow! Help! Gotcha! Uh-oh. As he does it. Ah! Uh-oh. One more stomp and there's a hole. I should try retreating to safer ground. Die, damn you! Oof, late jump. We're losing a lot of ground here. Ah! I rebounded off the curse. Oh? A single power returned? You retrieved rejuvenation. Aha! That's perfect. Now I can fill up the gaps in the floor. It has been a while since we used this power, eh? With our ink restored, we can tear into it for real. That's some real damage. Another power restored. This fight's for real. You retrieved Power Slash. It's vulnerable, so of course I'll do it. Missiles? I do love how overtly mechanical Yami is. Well, that's a lot of missiles. Wow, almost half health already. You retrieved Green Sprout. I can bloom it now, eh? Exposing the real core. The stupid fetus, seal, whatever. Uh-oh. That's right, it's far from over. Unfortunately, we do not have Water Spout to put out that flame, or Gale Storm. Ow. He'll become vulnerable at some point, right? Even the way it's releasing the powers has changed. You retrieved Cherry Bomb. Oh, I guess that's a bit of a help. Let's blow you to pieces. Whoa! Yep. I do like how everything Yami does changes completely with every form transformation. No, he didn't like that. You retrieved Water Spout. With every power returned to us, the momentum shifts. We learned our lesson. Cherry Bomb. Ah, crafty. You're hiding up high. You can't escape us. Be sure to jump out before it collapses on your head. Crescent. I can now draw the moon. Why I'd want to do that is beyond me, but okay. Oh, wrong move. Uh-oh. Hey now. That's kind of freaky. Hey, get away. Ah. Ow. Second form down. What's next? Blue. It's friggin' slot machines. Let's try our luck. Ice? Uh-oh. Ice! Some sort of bomb? Ow. Seeds of darkness should escape. Flee before they detonate. Ah. Well... Great, nothing to work with. Oh hey, those ones from the top are good to reflect. Ah, fire! Yes, from the top I can reflect back at them. Is that enough to spit out a new power? I don't think so. Oh, what's this? A power! Jackpot! You retrieved Gale Storm. Well, that takes care of the fire. What I wouldn't give for Mist. Uh-oh. Huh? Help. Ice on the ground. Yikes. Oh! Reflected us all back as much as you can. You seem ready to give me a new power. You retrieved Inferno. Well, I can do something about the ice now. Melt it up. Clear the field. Well, hey! That's lucky. Come on, give me Mist. I think this is it, actually. Veil of Mist, yes! Now we can game the system. Let's see. Did I just see Mika? Wait for it. Now. No more powers to give, just a big weak point. How about a fourth form? We're far from over. Lightning in the sky. Oh hey! It's actually just a mecha now with laser arms. Woo. Careful, man. Exposed core, briefly. Ah, can't do anything about that. Except snipe the weak point. Must be a limitation of its system. Exposed. Slow time. Take advantage of this. Wait, was that Fusei? No, that was Himiko! That's who that is. It's Himiko. Himiko's helping us. You retrieved Catwalk. Oh yeah? What do I do with that? Ow. Wait, there's a chest up there? Kinda want to get to it, but... Oh, come on, you can't go walking around with your weak point sticking out. That will just not do. Ah, slow time once more. Thank you, Himiko. Thunderstorm retrieved. Now we have an answer to that problematic move. Oh, it came out the butt! It does look like a turd, actually. Retrieve Blizzard. There's one power I'm thinking that we're missing, and it's an important one. Let's freeze that orb. Ha! You can't shut, can ya? Ah! Lost my chance. Another chance. Go for it. Oh, fraction of a second too slow. Uh-oh. That slow time really helps with these missiles, boy. I do like that they look like the clay soldiers, which provides a kind of link between Yami and those enemies. Ah. Damn it. Go for it. Finish off the form? Nah, come on. Barely. This is lasting a while. Oh, I think I could have done it there. Well, this barrage of missiles should do the trick. I'm definitely missing the most important power of all. Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. Ah, that Furball's always spacing out like that. And we can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Am I saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy, the hole-digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck. if you don't get that sun shining again soon.
Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil, for the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more.
That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but if that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion.
Oh, so that wolf was really a god. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine.
Who would have ever thought that the rascal was really Shiranui reborn?
My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger?
Chirp.
Uh-oh. The boss is praying. Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared?
Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Isun. You never abandoned your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path.
Isun, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power.
He did it. My grandson did it. Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be.
Okay, everyone. I know it's kinda hard to see in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Isun the Wandering Artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Hemi? You're not floundering about without me, are ya? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary. But you gotta take care of things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did, remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Hami was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Ami, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that, especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Ami that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Ami?
Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. Let that sun shine forth. Ow. Tear you to shreds. Just me and you, Yami. I think the wind can divert those meteors. Whoops, don't get too close to that. Yeah, this stage of the fight, absolutely just a victory lap. Hey, where'd those missiles come from? We're familiar with all its moves. We've seen this before. Vulnerable. Whoa. Ooh. I think I blocked it with my reflector. Got a good angle on the meteors. Send them all flying. Yami's on his last legs. Uh-oh. Hey now, that's rude. That's just plain rude. Could this be it? The finishing blows? Ah, what a great sequence. Cheesy and hammy? Yes. Deserved? Oh yes. Fantastique, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, Machiuri? But at last our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That tickles. Down, heel. You're going to lick me to death. Well, Amaterasu, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, Machiuri. Now, full speed ahead. First stop, the Celestial Plane. The path to heaven, hey? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Emmy? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going, Furball, and there's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. And with that, the tale concludes. It's the credits. We beat the game. How about that? Like I said, this game nailed the landing. Is it cheesy? Cheesy and cliche for the entire supporting cast to shout out their hopes and aspirations and power up the protagonist at the most critical moment? Yeah, of course, it's everywhere, but Amaterasu is a god. Of course it makes sense. Yeah, I won't lie, on more than one occasion, that scene with everyone praying, it has brought tears to my eyes. Not this time, though. I was too focused on doing voice work, but it's such a great scene. And I do love the technological angle that Yami's going for. Frickin' mecha at one point. Like, what could be more opposite to nature and blooming flowers than a cold-hearted machine? Good stuff. Well, here at the end, I suppose I have a very important question to ask myself. After my 8 years away from this game, has my opinion on Okami changed? Is Okami my #1 favorite video game of all time? Yes, it still is. It absolutely still is. However, I would say the gap between Okami and my second favorite game, Dragon Quest XI: Echoes of an Elusive Age, has narrowed quite significantly. Every time I play this game, I am older, I am more mature, I am more wise in the ways of the world, and more I find Isun's behavior to be very off-putting and unpleasant. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and it was not fun having to voice him while he talks all those nasty things about ladies. So that's the biggest detractor, but otherwise, I think Okami has aged wonderfully. I think the only thing that really shows Okami's age are the very poor draw distance for stuff. There's a lot of, pop-in? Yes, pop-in. You can't really see too far before it's just a blank void, and you have to run closer for grass and trees and objects of interest. That's definitely the number one thing that shows its age, but graphically, this game holds the hell up, an ugly Act 3 notwithstanding. Also, hey! Otohime has a kid. Neat. Oh yeah, one other thing I can mention. The credit music you're hearing is actually not what was originally shipped with the game. It was originally a very pretty vocal track named Reset. But because the copyright or whatever had to run out, Capcom had to replace the music for the credit sequence. I recommend looking up Reset if you can. It's quite gorgeous in both languages of the track. Oh, have we reached the end? Ah, look at that. Susanoo and Kushi have a little kid. Oh, hey, it's my seal! Yeah! A horribly drawn jester. I did it. And that concludes this most secret of tales. Well then, I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. This story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point? Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You'd best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the narrator the entire time was an elderly Isun. I love it. I love that. The narrator does have a unique voice warble sound effect after all. And given the room we're in Pongtan, it's gotta be Isun. It has to be him, right? I think that's a very, very cute detail. This promise of a next time really got me. How long's it been? Nearly 15, 20 years since Okami first came out? We're only now getting a full proper sequel. And there are so many sequel hooks. The Moon Tribe, the Celestial Plane, the fact that Waka, at the very end there, you only saw it for a second, but it was holding one of Sakuya's saplings. He's gonna bring Sakuya to the Celestial Plane. It's like, there's so much you can do. Long years of hoping and dreaming were rewarded with that sequel announcement. It's definitely going to be a few more years yet before the sequel is in my hands. Hell, it's going to be a few more years before I even see footage of the gameplay, but I will be there. I will be there for the sequel to my favorite game of all time. I have to be. It's the law. Anyway, I think there's one thing left to show. Welp, I did my best. Total results. Playtime 42 hours, days past 40, saves 58. Deaths, 0. Enemies defeated, 893. Money gained, 8 million. Demon Fangs found, 782. Praise earned, 7,000. How about that? Those are my stats. 42 great hours of fun, except for Blockhead Grande. 40 in-game days passed. 58 saves. Perfect scoring. Yes, indeed. These are my total results, and the game ranks you based on your performance. I got everything perfect. Now you may be wondering, what the hell are those godly dog faces on the right there? What's that mean? Well, I hope you will pay attention to an upcoming bonus video where I cover New Game Plus rewards, as well as take a look through everything in the guidebook. We'll go over the entire demon scroll for all the monsters and the bestiary. We'll look at every treasure and fish and animal. So, hope you'll join me then. Congratulations! Yeah! You got presents from Isun. You obtained Karmic Transformer 1, 2, Karmic Returner, a Stray Bead. All Stray Beads have been reunited. The string of beads is complete. Karmic Transformer 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And the Secret Theater has been added to the gallery. Oh yeah, we'll have to take a look at that in the bonus too. You can save the game here. This saved file will be used to start your new adventure. Saving to a new file instead of overwriting is recommended. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Let's do a brand new save. Well, we're back at the title screen. I suppose we're coming full circle because I'm about to open up the options and... actually, no, I can look at presents from Isun. We'll just idle here for a bit. We did it. We can see concept art, but a high-resolution bestiary. I'd rather do a smooth scroll, whatever. Anyway, it's a lot to look at, so we'll definitely have a jam-packed bonus episode in the coming days. Probably not right after this video goes live, but soon, before my next series begins, which, by the way, will be Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Layton fans, I hope you're looking forward to that. I know I am. Continuously, I am ready for my mind to be melted again by more horrible puzzles. Anyway, Okami. We beat Okami. What more can be said? A wonderful game. When I played this as a kid, I was enchanted and enthralled. The content, the variety, it just would not end. You could even say this game was the Elden Ring of my childhood. I just could not believe how much content there was in the game. Which, again, I think is a very odd thing to feel because, well, when you compare the game length to Okami's contemporaries from the era, namely The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Darksiders, the length of this game isn't that absurd. It's pretty normal for the genre. I mean, I think what really trips people up is that the game does the 3-act structure 3 times in a row. It feels like the game is dragging, but I don't know. Everything makes sense to me. Huh. Well, I thank you for taking this journey with me. It has been an absolute pleasure to show off my favorite game ever and have it featured on my YouTube channel. 8 years in the making indeed. Again, ever since I first got the idea to make a YouTube channel where I would let's play video games, Okami was near the top of the list in priorities. It was only the sequel announcement that pushed me over the edge and made me go like, yeah, I need to do this right now. As for whether I'll ever do a let's play of Okami Den, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play it. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a hand on Nintendo DS game at this point in time. Who knows? I think that's it. I think I've truly run out of things to say. In which case, I'll say this. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Okami. Thank you for watching, and hopefully, I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.